Hello, my name is Leap.AI and I work at Agileleap.AI. I'll be your mentor today, guiding you through the amazing possibilities you can unlock with the Dynamiq platform. Together, we'll explore how you can use this powerful tool to create incredible projects quickly and effortlessly. To kick things off, let's talk about the main screen. Here, you'll find several sections like deployments, connections, prompts, fine-tuning, knowledge bases, and evaluations. But in this video, we'll focus on the workflow section. Our goal? Create a simple chat application. This chat will allow users to send prompts directly to OpenAI's LLM and get responses. All of this in just a few minutes. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Okay, so to begin, click on Create a Workflow, and I'll walk you through the rest of the steps. Okay, so now that we've clicked on Create a Workflow, you'll see a bunch of templates here, all tailored for different use cases. Things like analyzing audio sentiment, building a retrieval augmented generation pipeline, or even creating a search app powered by GPT. There's a simple chat option, which is great for quickly building an LLM-powered chatbot. Then there's a smart search template that showcases how to summarize search queries. And a trip planner for coordinating agents and tools for planning trips. You'll also find options like query refinement, multicast RAG for handling data from multiple sources, and even a website generator, which I have to say sounds pretty cool. And look at this, there's a CV reviewer for automating job application checks, and an agent analyst for processing and analyzing files. And a company researcher, which orchestrates insights about businesses. All right, so for this video, we're gonna focus on the simple chat template. It's straightforward, super quick to set up, and we'll have a chatbot ready to go in no time. Let's dive in. All right, so after clicking, you'll be taken to our studio, the space where all the magic happens. This is where we'll have access to all the tools we need to build our solutions. Over on the left panel, you'll notice a handy search field. You can use it to quickly find whatever tool you're looking for. Super convenient, right? And just look at all these options available here. So many things to explore. You'll see a variety of LLMs to choose from, including both paid and open access options. It's all about picking what best suits your project needs and expectations. Okay, let's get started. So a workflow always begins with an input and output activity. When you click on the input activity, you'll notice how simple it is to set up a new input field, which will be really useful if we need to connect new information with other activities later on. Now we're looking at the configuration panel. This is where you'll find all the options required to properly configure the activity. Let's start by setting a name for our activity and adding the credentials. This step is crucial because these credentials will be used later to establish the connection when the workflow is running. Since we're working with OpenAI, we'll go ahead and input our OpenAI API key. Just type in the name, insert your key, and hit create. Awesome. We've successfully set up our credential. Next, we have two options for setting our prompt: inline prompt or the prompt library. Using the inline prompt, you can easily configure the settings and provide instructions to make your LLM behave exactly the way you want. Alternatively, you can use the prompt library, which offers the same functionalities as the inline prompt, but is ideal for cases that are used frequently. If needed, you can create a new prompt by clicking on Create a Prompt. And here you can set a name, define messages, and configure role messages to clearly instruct your LLM model. And you can even import an image for it. There's also an option to view everything in JSON format, which is pretty cool. Once you've set everything up, simply click the Create button. For this demo, though, we'll move forward using the inline prompt. Perfect, let's keep going. We also have tools that can guide the LLM's response format and goals, and the great part is that these tools can be set up using a JSON format. For example, you can configure tools to fetch stock prices or retrieve weather information. Once everything is in place, all you need to do is send a prompt to your LLM and expect the result in the exact format you've defined. For now, though, I'll leave this part out so we can stay focused on the main flow. Now we're going to select our LLM model, which for this demo will be GPT-4-FuroMai. We can also configure the model temperature, which determines how creative or precise the model's responses will be. A lower temperature value results in more deterministic and focused outputs, making it ideal for tasks that require factual accuracy, such as summarization or translation. Next, we'll configure the token limit for each response. This value should align with your specific use case, but keep in mind that higher token limits will increase the cost of each response. We also have the option to enable streaming mode, which controls how responses are delivered in the chat feature. With streaming activated, users can view parts of the response as they're generated in real time, rather than waiting for the entire reply to be completed. Pretty cool, right? Let's keep it activated. And yes, we're done. Now let's test our solution by clicking the test button located at the top left of the page. We'll set the history and enter the request question. That's it, our bot is ready to go. Easy, right? By clicking on a specific activity, you can view detailed information about what was processed. Now that everything looks great, let's save our simple chat solution. Heading back to the workflows page, you'll see our first project created in just a few minutes and without writing a single line of code. Pretty awesome, right? We've reached the end of this tutorial. I hope you found it as exciting and straightforward as I did. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay tuned for more tutorials, tips, and exciting features. Stay connected, stay curious, and stay with Agileleap.AI. Until next time, take care and happy automation.